All right, here's the thing. Here's the difference here. We all know the obvious that books are books and movies are movies.
Yes.
And a book, believe it or not, is a much more collaborative experience and work of art. In other words, I as the writer am working with you as the reader, even though we've never met and may not ever meet, to create a world, right? I rely on you as a reader to fill in the blanks that cannot be done in between the covers of a book. If writers try to describe a character, for example, down to the last eyelash, right? How long and boring would those books be? Instead, we rely upon you, the reader. We work with you as a collaborator, as a partner to create this world. And what does that mean? That means my Cassie Sullivan looks hardly anything like your Cassie Sullivan, or your Cassie Sullivan, or your Cassie Sullivan. There might be, 800-900 people in this room, and there's 800 or 900 visions of Cassie Sullivan. Movies, what they do is they just put it all in your face, right? Then you're no longer a partner. You're just a passive viewer who's being handed the story, as opposed to working with an author to create that story, that world inside your own mind. How superior is that to a movie? You can't even compare it. How many of you have had that experience when you go see a movie based on a book or a book series that you just love and you're a little disappointed?
A little.
It's because you're trying to deal with the disconnect between the brilliant thing in your head. And I'm not saying it's brilliant because the author is brilliant. I'm saying it's brilliant by nature of the collaboration that you have, this partnership that you have. When you go see a movie, there is no partnership. It's just, here's your movie, kid. Love it or hate it, here it is. Much of your imagination you just leave on the curb outside. So when you go see a movie, when I saw The Fifth Wave, to get to answering your question, when I went and saw The Fifth Wave, I had several worlds going on in my head. Because I had been working on this novel since 2012. I had written multiple versions of the book. So when I sat down to see the movie, I was seeing in my mind the 17th version of the same story. And it was very difficult for me as the author to judge the movie just as a movie. Because in my mind, I'm remembering, I remember when I first wrote this scene. They left out that scene. Are they going to put in this scene? They totally changed the ending. Why? Right?
Yes.
I don't know why. So I will never be able to honestly answer, do you think it's a good movie? I can say the movie captures a lot of the spirit of the book, right? And I think that if you've read the book before you see the movie, you have an advantage because you know all the scenes that the movie makers left out in their rush to put a movie out. How many people here did see the movie?
How many?
I'm not saying don't see the movie if you haven't, because you will enjoy it, especially the first 30 minutes are really good. The first 30 minutes. And then if you need a snack, or you need to go to the bathroom, or maybe call a friend, feel free. We'll be able to pick it up real quick.
And